Hey guys, what's up? Seti Mania here. So, who's ready for the new iCarly tomorrow called iQuit iCarly? Yeah, I know I am. So it seems like it's going to be a big episode. Carly and Sam are fighting again, and this could be one that really breaks up their friendship. And I'm not real sure what the fight is about. But it seems like that Carly doesn't think Sam shows appreciation for the show. And Sam goes back at her, well, appreciation, you named the show after yourself. And in a sneak preview that we've seen, Carly says that Freddie named the show. And that's true, Freddie did come up with the name. But Carly thinks that Sam is lazy. Because she comes back at her, well, she's too lazy to show up for rehearsal. And that right there, that's kind of mean. I mean, that's Sam, she's always lazy. Well, she's not always lazy, but she's awesome. But that's what makes Sam Sam. I mean, she's naturally vicious, I guess you could say. That's Sam right there. I love that about Sam. So, in another scene, I also, in this hallway scene where they're fighting, and they're fighting kind of over Freddie, because Sam's like, well, you can't have Freddie all to yourself, and then Carla's like, well, Freddie, she pulls him back in, and he's like, well, Freddie loves me. Or she's like, well, Freddie loves me. We don't know that, and I have to say, I think at that point, Carly is using Freddie. And I know some of you crediers out there disagree, and maybe some of you other disagree. If you do, I want you to leave a comment in the bottom about this, what you think about this. I think she is, that's my opinion, solely. Because we don't know if Freddie still loves her. I mean, we haven't heard him say that in a while. So, I mean, he could have fallen out of love with her. He could just like her as a friend. We don't really know. And if you notice Sam's face in that commercial, she's kind of like, just, here we go again with the whole Carly thing. And I mean, in my case, I guess Carly thinks she's kind of better than Sam, which I totally don't think that. I mean, Sam and Freddie are my favorite characters in the show. In my opinion, Carly is she's too perfect. She's too tight. She's too prissy. She's a priss, and she admitted it. And I'm sorry, but that's what I think. So, but that's my opinion for Carly. But there's another promo out there that has Freddie kind of stuck in the middle. And they're both standing there in the hallway, and the promo's like, who will he choose? And he's like, oh look, a freckle on my wrist. And so it's kind of funny. It's like there's a freckle on my wrist, and it's just so funny. Get down here. Okay, look. Say hi to everybody, okay? Say hello. Say hello. Okay, you see your camera, you see yourself in the face. Yeah, say hello. Yep, okay. That's the only close-up you're ever gonna get. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Everybody, you all know Flopsy. She craves the attention. She's still sitting next to me here. So, anyways, give an applause for her. So it looks like a good episode. Also, there's a little there's a little promo on iCarly.com for the blowing. It's a little movie thing I think they did during this episode, and it's really interesting. It's kind of like a killer wind is coming or something. So check that out. I'll post a link in the sidebar. But the end I don't know if this is the end, but at one point they're on a window washer thing outside the building, hanging outside the building, and they're fighting, and Sam's like, you need to go back inside, and Carly's like, I'm not going back inside no matter how much this wind messes up my hair. Now that to me is really weird. I mean, I guess this is just me, and maybe a few of you agree with me, but why would Carly care more about her hair than getting back inside to safety? I mean, I don't really know. Man, I guess that's just Carly. But I gotta say, Sam looked really good in that picture there. In that scene there. And actually, it's a still shot picture where she looks amazing. Jeanette McCurdy, she looks absolutely amazing in that picture. But she ends up falling, and she's hanging on for her life, and we do see Freddie in one promo tell her to hang on, and I guess that, to me, that's not cruddy at all. That's a normal reaction, because if I was in Freddie's position, I'd be doing that too. And so she's like hanging there, and she's like, why on earth would I let go? But I think the episode's gonna be really good, really exciting. And Dan's been tweeting on his Twitter. Follow Dan Warp. That he's been tweeting all this week to check it out and watch it. And at one point he's like, you may even be surprised. So who knows what'll happen? It could be some SETI moments, could be some credit moments, we could even be shocked. I mean, we don't really know. We know this isn't the end of iCarly, so we know that they'll make up somehow. We don't know what'll happen. I mean, Freddie could finally get through to them both, and they'll both make up. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really looking forward to it, and I know all of you are. And we only saw the previews for this like a month ago, and now it's like, here it is. So time passed really fast, which I'm actually happy for. So it's gonna be interesting. Also, check out Sarcastic Leaf's video. They did a little rant for this episode, and it is awesome. It's amazing. So check it out. I'll post a link in the sidebar, and also check out their other reviews. Their videos are awesome. Also check out Super Klutz 13. She does reviews too. She's awesome and amazing. And I think that's about all I gotta say. So, iQuit iCarly. It's tomorrow night. Check it out. And rock on, City Warriors. Rock on.